Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N, another daily dose positive post, man. Setting goals or performing habits. Everybody wants to be successful, and oftentimes you'll hear people talking about you need to set goals. And that is true, you must set goals. But to me, having a habit of doing something is probably one of the best ways to help you get to success. So you might have to set that goal in order for it to become habitual. See, a goal is something you set. A habit is something you perform. When I was in the military and I was in Iraq, we got into a number of firefights. And I remember those times being at the range, shooting over and over and over again and putting my weapon from safe to semi. But every time I got into a firefight, I could never remember when I actually switched my weapon from safe to semi. You know why? Because it was habitual. It was something I did over and over again. The goal had already been set. The habit had been formed. So I unconsciously did those things. See, in life, we all have some type of habits that we unconsciously do. I didn't know I had a habit of smacking, and I was smacking very loud. It wasn't until maybe mid-2017 till my little niece brought it to my attention when my daughter was doing it. And I looked at her like, man, you smacking loud. And my little niece looked at me and was like, I see where she get it from. And when I moved back here to Texas and was back with my wife, she said the same thing. I had done it so much that it was a habit that I didn't even know I was doing. So what did I do? I set a goal to stop smacking while eating. And as I set that goal and I paid attention to it and I consciously thought about it when I ate, it became a habit of mine not to smack anymore when I was eating. So what goals are you setting that you're looking to turn into your habits? See, setting goals is great. But sometimes we set goals and we all fall short of those goals. But if you set that goal and you do it repeatedly over and over again till it becomes a habit, it's somewhat almost hard to get rid of. You have to consciously work towards getting rid of that habit. You ever had that friend or something that you did and somebody asked you, man, stop doing that. And you're like, I can't. It's a habit. A habit is something you perform over and over and over again. And sometimes that happens unconsciously. It takes no thought process to do those things. When I take a shower every morning, the way that I wash up, it's a habit. It's the same routine, same pattern every single day. It could be pitch black in there. It could be all the lights on. It doesn't matter where I'm at. It's the same habit and the same routine. What habits are you performing to help you obtain those goals that you set? Yes, you set the goal in the beginning, but if you don't turn that goal into a habit, then you may never obtain it. See, you might have a habit of setting goals and not always accomplishing your goals. So you give yourself an excuse about why you didn't accomplish that goal. That's a habit. You might have a habit of not obtaining your goals. I had a habit of not obtaining my goals until I consciously started to pay attention to the goals I set and started to perform new habits. The habit of getting up every day at the same time. The habit of ironing my clothes at the same time. The habit of eating at the same time. The habit of leaving out the house at the same time. The habit of writing down everything that I needed to do for that day and crossing it out as I done it. See, my set goals became my normal habits. And when my set goals became my normal habits, my abnormal life started to change to a normal life for me. When I set goals, they became habits. My habits became normal. So when I set goals, they became habits. My habits became normal, which changed my abnormal life. And now I live a normal life that I feel that suffice for Ethan, not based on what anyone else says or what anyone else think I should do. Based off of what the Creator tell me I should do, what's in my spirit, and the direction that I'm looking to go in. So setting goals is important, yes. But if you know you're a person that set goals and you have a habit of not obtaining your goals, then I would advise you to focus on creating new habits. Set the goal. The goal is small. Perform the habit. The habit is large. The habit is so much more, to me, the habit is more important than consistency, because consistently is you're consciously thinking about doing it over and over again. The habit, it's performed without thought. Set the goal, be consistent at the goal until the goal becomes a habit. And that's if you're setting the goal to transform and change your life, not setting the goal of purchasing a car, purchasing a home, or getting all A's in school. But even with that, if you set a goal to do those things and you perform habits such as studying at the same time, putting money away, paying all your bills on time, that becomes habitual. Then you'll obtain those things that you set the goal for. So if you know you're a person that set goals and you have a habit of not accomplishing your goals, start to make it a habit to accomplish every goal that you set for your life. And if your life to you feels abnormal, then continue to perform the habits in your life to make your life normal. If your life to you feels abnormal, then continue to set the goals, perform the habits to make your life normal for you. I said it yesterday, you have to mind your business, and minding your business is part of setting your goal to it becomes your habit to change your life from the worldly abnormal to your normal. It's your boy Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. I'm out.